In this tutorial we will discover how to set up the software Ianseo to manage individual and team match round. We are starting with the competition that we created last time, that was international tournament, opening it. And you can see that in the event management from individual setup we already have all the match rounds set according to the rules that we choose in the standard setup. And for each of this event you can read a code that will be connected to the event, the extended name, the progressive position in the printout. You can choose between set system and cumulative system. Cumulative system is the old system still used for the compound. And the starting phase we can choose from 64-32, 16-8 for semi-final, and for 148 and 124 in case of new rules. And the target type that we are going to use for this match round, this is connected to the video layout. If you're going to use this, we create now a new event to discover how to do. We will prepare a compound senior man, so man. We already have it, recurve man, so we delete it and we recreate, just to know how to do it. So it's a recurve man, extended, and it's in the first position. It's a recurve, it's a set system. We start from 30 to 24 as 64 finals, it's more easy. And the target phase used for recurve man is of course 1 to X, it means the complete target phase. And we must confirm pushing save. Now we must tell to the system who is going to shoot in this category. So recurve man, and we can choose recurve of course, and the man. If we want to have also junior and shooting with the recurve man, we can push command key on Mac or control key in Windows and save. And so we can see here that in this class we compete the man and junior man of recurve. If we change our mind, we can simply delete the category that we don't want back. And now the event is completely settled and ready to be used. We will find it now on the first place because we put it in first. And the second step for the management is to choose how many archers on targets we shoot. Recurve man in the category that we create. We can say that on 64 and 32 and 16 finals we have not so many bats, so we have 2 archers per target, and after 1 archer per target, and push save. And next step is to decide when they are going to shoot. So if you remember, we create a competition on 3 and 4. 3 was the qualification, so 4 of September 2011. The format date is written here, is international standard, and we are going to start our match at 9 o'clock. And when we did it, we can simply set to all, and you will see that all the first match are set at 9 o'clock. We can do the same for each phase, but there is some shortcut that we are going to see. If you simply enter plus and the number of minutes that you think will be between the first and second match, maybe 30 or 25, set to all, and you see that each match already set at 9:30, and after other 30 minutes for all the 16 finals, other 30 minutes for the 8 finals. We continue plus 30, so we're not finished, but it's always the same. And we have all our match set up. What you don't have here, because this is the first that we are inserting, but we can see in another category, we want to set up also recurve woman, is that you have another shortcut. When you already have set it up, we have from 4th final, you can choose the time that you already insert. So you want to have the same time that 4th final recurve man, simply set to all. Here you will, if you change once more in the recurve junior man, maybe you will have, you can choose between the time of recurve man and recurve woman, 4th final that already set it, and simply set and you already have all of this. And the last step for this is to decide the scheduling, the target number assignment. Always recruitment. Very easy here. You see the match is the first versus 128. We shoot on target 1, 2, and so on. But it's very long to do. We have 3 shortcuts here. Simply is 1 followed by plus simply, and with tab you have already all targets used from 1 until 64, of course, automatically set. Is add 1 number for each target. There is another shortcut that's 1 minus, and this will simply assign targets for match up to the last match on that phase, increment 1, but only for no-buy matches. Here the system doesn't have idea how many archers we have because we didn't have the qualification yet, so we'll set all the targets, but if number 1 has a buy, in the first line, you will simply leave empty this, it will start counting from the 2. And another shortcut that you can see here is 1 star. 1 star, you have here assign targets, but leaving 1 target free between the different matches. And simply tab always 1, 2, and after you see 3 is not present, 4, 5, and so on. This is very comfortable when you have matches like here in the 8 finals, because you have a match. Take some time to assign 1, 2 and the match, and after you have a corridor 4, 5, and the 6 is empty for a corridor, 7, 8, and so on. And this is a target assignment. We set it up timing, we set it up targets, so we can go to take a look what happened to our FOP. You open here for field of play layout, it's a graphic, also from here. The second tab, you see, you have here all the targets assigned at 9 o'clock, how many arrow, how many hand, this is 5 hand, 3 arrows each one, this is maximum. And you can see how many athletes for targets. Here you have 2 athletes per target, 2 athletes per target. Here only 1 athlete on target 1, 1 on target 2. And you have also the date and the time when you have a complex management with many events. This is incredibly useful. And what we can do now is to add one more step, is to set up also the schedule. The warm-up scheduling. This will let you simply 04, 09, 11. We want to have a warm-up and to show to our athletes which target they can use for a warm-up. So it was 164 for the recruitment. It's okay, we add it. If you go to check the FOP layout now, you have also the session of warm-up. Here is not so useful, but if you have another event starting later, you can maybe setting up the warm-up here so the people can see where they can practice. The same that you do for individual can be done for team final setup. The same, but you have not to choose how many athletes per target, because it will be always 1 team per target, of course. You see that is missing, but the difference is in the event creation. That is a little bit more complicated. Let's create a total team man. You can set up any kind of team that you want here, simply choosing how to compose him. After that, you create it the same way. Sorry. You can click on the code like you did for individual, but here you must go to say to the computer how many athletes are composing the team for each kind of category. In our total team, we will have 1 recurve man or junior man, or cadet man, or master man, of course, and saving. You see here you have 1 choose between these athletes, 1 choose between the same for the compound. This looks like a field competition, and we are also master man. 1 compound, 1 barebow, 1 recurve. And if you want to have a team of 4, so with 2 athletes choose between the barebow, it's very easy. You simply write 2. Let's say 1. It's typical team. Man, junior man, always with command or control key. And save. Here the system will create a team with one recurve chosen this category, one compound chosen this category, and one variable chosen this category. And if you want to use these shortcuts, they help to create mixed team events. This is connected to the number of arrows that you know in the mixed team is 12, is less arrows. And allow not complete teams means that also teams that have only recurve and compound can compete. They will have only two. Can happen for big events with very big teams. And you can create automatically also multiple team. That's when you want to have more team for the same company, for the same nation, and so on. And this we have our team created. It's already done. You don't need to do anything else. And coming back here in the event management, you will find your total team already created. Of course, if you already insert the archers and scores, you must reinsert almost 1 point to someone after taking out to recreate the events, because the results are created only after that we insert the point. So if you change something here or individual, after that you insert the point, you must come back to input score to create the result of the team.